Okay, Guardians, we're back. Playing a little bit of Iron Banner, pretty much the last handful of games that I'll manage for today before the reset. Um, to be honest and brutally fair here, I was only playing Iron Banner to get a Tanasha's Mastery that could actually do something. Uh, I chased a couple of preferred roles. It's always good to start with the meta, or what everybody says is supposed to be the meta, and then you can build off of that with your own preferences. And so that's kind of what I did. And I did get some pretty decent PvE style rolls. I thought they were pretty effective. This gun is not a PvP gun, and so if I am farming for models of this weapon, I'm going to be doing it for PvP because I have already quite a library of PvE weaponry that is more than versatile enough for my needs. Um, I don't need another, another non-craftable weapon in my inventory. Basically, do the same thing that I always do. So I keep forgetting that the reach on that is not as much as I thought it was. But again, it's all Crucible sandboxing. It's just bullshit. I hate the fact that what happens in PvE, which you get used to doing because that's the majority of your gameplay, supposedly. They want you playing more of that than other stuff. Um, oh, shit. Come on. Okay, so much for support. I guess he got killed before he got a chance. But anyway, yeah, it's I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at the numbers on this game. What is played? Which activity is more played than the others? But it is definitely, this gun is bullshit. I don't know if it's, because people are lagging, or there are shenanigans going on, or the game is elected to have protagonists. Um, but it's just like, I am not feeling the Nasha's Mastery, which is a sadness because, if this was going to be my test, this was going to be my gateway. If I was impressed by any Crucible style role that I could get on the Tanashas, and what I'm looking for is impulse amplifier. I'm looking for things that boost damage and boost speed. I don't care so much about reload. So Adagio was going to be a consideration in the mix, and I did try Adagio. Um, and I'm one of those. I don't like mono tools. I don't want to have one weapon that is just good in a particular event in my inventory. Case in point is the Kiku's Divination. It is really good against hordes. It is fantastic against a couple of shank-laden strikes. Excuse me, operations. Um, but it's like it's not in my inventory, as you can see. I don't carry it around with me, and I don't even vault it. I don't even stock it in my vault. Um, so again, because there are better weapons I can use for a similar effect. Uh, if I'm feeling particularly lazy and I know I'm going to be farming that particular nightfall, then yeah, there's a chance I'll probably bring it out just for that weekend and then throw it away when I'm done for the glimmer. Um, it's not like I need to, it's not like I need to care about the fucking kill counter on it. I don't track such shit anymore. I don't care about that anymore. Over last weekend, I did chase down the Iron Lord gilding just because tradition. It's something to do. It's like my crafting challenges or my art challenges. Like I'm on a current challenge right now where I'm doing a page a day in my crafting in my journals, my art journals, and then Tuesday I will be doing a game a day, playing through my backstock of Frinton plays, solo RPGs, and probably even trying to get a couple board games down and playing through them. So, you know, so chasing the Iron Banner gilding is, kind of part of that challenge kind of thing. Just like, speed running my gunsmith bounties in the mornings. It's my way of, it's my coffee and newspaper. It's wakes my brain up, get me thinking. because I do love the game's environment. I love Destiny for its aesthetics and its, it's really intuitive, interfacing. There's some stuff that kind of, leaves you head scratching, but I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty cool game to get into. It's not a lot of barrier to entry in this game, especially because it's free to play now. So lots of people can get in here and take care of easy needs. So we got two chances here. Impress me, man. You know what I'm looking for. So yeah, I have impulse amplifier and adagio, and I am trying to improve it. But as you can see, I don't know. I mean, this is supposed to be a really good role for both PvE and PvP. I've had these perk combos before. Now I don't know if the game is, I don't know what's the word, throttling me because I'm not dumping resources into this. It's not like I can. Well, it's not like I could buy Glimmer. Wouldn't that be funny? I guess you could in a roundabout way when you get packages. Let's see. Dealing damage improves reload speed and handling. I don't. Yeah, okay. There's my damage improved. There's my damage improved. There's a damage blast radius, thing. There's a velocity thing. There's a velocity thing. Right here. Um, so hoop super fast, which is good. Um, that's actually a pretty good roll. We might keep that. Deconstruct. I'm not sure what deconstruct does. Vehicles, constructs, and refills ammos from reserves. What is considered a construct, I wonder? Damage with primary ammo or against constructs provides additional progress. What's additional progress? What the fuck are you talking about? Hard launch. Ooh, nice. There we go. So maximum speed here, but again, this adagio with deconstruct. I think this is asking too much. So we're going to go ahead and pop this off. But yeah, the whole point of playing Iron Banner was to chase the Tanashas, and I'm not. I'm almost guaranteeing that I'm not going to keep it. It's almost a certain solid, because I mean it needs to. If I'm going to chase Iron Banner stuff, like I said, I'm going to be chasing for guns that are good in PvP. You know, not just good in PvE. I don't like to just sit around and camp on fucking inventory that's not doing anything. For instance, there's a few weapons in here right now that I've crafted that I'm just like, eh. Like, the Fair Judgment. It's an auto rifle. It's a 450. I have an Abbott here that does that, and does it better. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pop all this into the garbage bin. I mean, the vault. Um, oh wait, I remember. I remember there was things you could do. Uh, there we go. So I can now equip. And then there we go. So now I can vault. Okay, so here we go. Toss it all in the vault. Yeah, I haven't even been playing my. I'm actually thinking about chasing Mechaneer's trick sleeves. I'm supposed to leave with sidearms. Is it sidearms? Let's go to collection. Let's go to exotics. Go to armors. Yeah, I think the Mechaneers do. Boost sidearms, especially when you're wounded. Yeah, see, I'm almost always wounded, so because I played really way too close. So here we go. So I have a 450 with a 29 versus 450 with a 29. And I mean, these things are basically the same weapon, but my Amit does better because it's in my energy slot. Not soaking up a stasis pop. So yeah, that's the contents of my inventory for the most part. Sans what's been my constant stocking stuffer for right now. And yeah, there's some in here that I haven't played with it for fucking ever, like, the retraced path. And mostly these are here either for like, edge cases, like with Banshee asking for trace rifles, or SMGs. Um, if I'm playing, my arc build, I'll play my arc SMG. If I'm playing my solar build, I'll play my solar SMG. And that's the only time, honestly, my swords, my SMGs, and I think that's it. I don't think I have any other dupes. Oh, I have the disparity and the battler, and I think I did that because I wanted a nice stasis weapon, and I didn't have anything that was truly in the spot at the time, other than my fire and forget. But I wanted a primary stasis weapon so I could have access to stasis energy. That's what it was. This is a banshee thing. This is my banshee gun. This is when he asks for stasis, and I don't feel like chasing down ammo all the time. This is slowing my shit down. Then I go there. Um, or like if he's asking for stasis and some other heavy weapon, then I'll go there. But if he's asking for the linear trace rifle and stasis, then I'm good. Fire and forget. So yeah, that's why there's also like the Mida multi tool versus the Brea's Love. You know, do I need two scout rifles? Not really, but the Brea's Love is my only source of void apart from the retrofit escapade. So I have a primary element. The reason why I was trying out the Crimson over the Malfeasance was because I was thinking, well, maybe some kind of close range sidearm like kind of reaction would be good in Crucible. And honestly, nope, it really didn't do anything for me. So there we go. With the Horde's there because, you know, if I get into again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I had the Tico's Divination, but I only played it in two different strikes. Uh, the Glassway and what's that other one with all the fucking shanks in it? Oh yeah, the Lake of Shadows, Lake of Shadows and the Glassway. I'll use the Tico's Divination because it does in the air what Witherhoard does on the ground. And then honestly, Witherhoard was pretty much my go to Nightfall weapon. Honestly, that and the Malfeasance. I'll switch between those two depending on what I end up wanting to chase. And I haven't chased a Nightfall in a month because again, I'm at a point right now where I am just waiting for something cool to happen. I am deciding whether or not I want to pursue the Eremite versus the Royal Executioner because, as you can see, the Royal Executioner is objectively better. Even though I did pick some pretty ding dong perks, uh, this is a craftable as well, but I'm not sure exactly. I mean, it's got a 100 impact over 65. So I mean, paper wise, that looks like it would do much more, but um, everything else about this, including that charge rate, that charge rate is geometric. A 660 fires almost literally twice as fast as a 960, even though mathematically it doesn't work out that way. It actually, in terms of rounds in the magazine, the effect of incandescent. I don't think the Aramite can roll with incandescent. Let's uh, let's go do a quick check here. I go to light GG. Normally it loads pretty fast, but today's been pretty chunky. Let's see, can it roll with incandescent, which is my solar perk of choice? Uh, no, it cannot. It does not roll with incandescent, but it gets golden tricorn, which is pretty nice. Yeah, there's no DOTs on the Eremite. So there you go. Actually, that solves my problem right there. Bookkeeping, yay! And then again, then we have the Tyranny of Heaven, which I have here with Explosive Head. Uh, Man, you can't. How come I get? Oh, what doesn't matter. Um, this is also good in the Glassway when you have hordes of shanks. And the rate of fire is decent. The rate of fire is decent. I've actually done the Nightfall, Glassway Nightfall, pretty much with this, and it's been okay. Uh, Again, holding out for two swords, one for solar, one for arc, and those are really the only two subclasses that I really like playing. I don't get into stasis. Never really kind of liked it. I was, part of a chase of some kind. Uh, the game keeps pushing Strand in my face, but I don't care how many times the other lobby wipes me out with Strand effects. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't feel it. Like I don't feel Warlocks. Titans. I'm totally down for Titans. I can play a Titan pretty easily. I pick up on Titan really good. Um, but uh, when it comes down to the Warlock, for some reason, it's just a struggle. It kind of really is. Anyway, that's going to do it. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more Iron Banner for the week, especially not for today. So let's go ahead and reset ourselves. I think there's some kind of. Is there a way that we could do this? Can I save this as a preset? Let's see. Let's save it as a preset. Uh, just for the armor. There you go. And oh, let's actually see what we got. Yeah, it doesn't change my outfit. So yeah. I am an aesthetic driven individual. I do enjoy, not looking, looking like it's doing okay for me. Oh, I see. This is a way for you to swap your. I've not. That's not. I don't tell you how little I go beyond the playing of the game. Anyway, well, that's going to do me for today, kids. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Until next time, be nice, play well. Probably catch you in Conan later this evening.